Hey, this is Max with Adams Athletics, bringing you another review today. Today's going to be over the Adidas Combat Speed 4 wrestling shoe that came out earlier this year. Now, this shoe is, I was a little bit nervous to buy it, actually. I wasn't really sure about having the suede on the bottom, things like that. I actually purchased these off a recommendation from somebody I trained with, and I couldn't be happier with them. They're very solid shoe. They're very, very basic. But that's part of the charm with these. I've been through a ton of wrestling shoes, and these are honestly by far my favorite. Now, they're kind of a mid-rise wrestling shoe. They sit above your ankle. Very, very basic enclosure system. You have the Velcro right here, wraps around the laces, closes up. The tongue is pretty long, sits pretty high. And this, in my opinion, works better than a lot of the lace enclosure systems that people like Asics are trying to use now, with the lace garages and things like that. It's a little bit too much in a lot of cases. This is very basic, works very well. And the nice thing here with this straight across enclosure, if you do want to tape over it, it's very easy to tape over it, and the tape won't rub on your ankle, anything like that. It goes straight across, very easy to do. Now on the sole of the shoe, the track pads are right in the center. One here, and everything else red that you see here is suede. Now, this is one of the reasons I wasn't sure on the shoe at first. The suede, I was worried would slide too much, wouldn't allow you to get the traction you needed when you take shots or try to dig in for a stand-up, anything like that. It's actually not the case at all. The suede is only there when you want it, and the trackpad holds really well other than that. It's always in the right spot, it feels like. The suede moves on sprawls, things like that when you need it. The trackpad's there when you're taking shots, trying to stand up, and it's really kind of an ingenious placement, and it's completely going back to basics. Very, very basic. And that's what Adidas and even Asics are trying to go back to. Asics is doing the Dave Schultz shoes, which are very basic, and the Combat Speed 4s are even more basic than the Combat Speed 3 was, and in my opinion makes for a lot better shoe. They're very nice to look at too. Basic color schemes. This is one of the more vibrant ones, other than the light blue, yellow, and pink ones. They also come in this red, white, and blue. They come in a black with blue trim, black with red trim, and an all black with white stripes. Not much more to say about these. They're very, very basic, but that's what makes them work so well. I highly, highly recommend these. In my opinion, they're better than any other wrestling shoe I've used. So I would give these a 10 out of 10. They are just way better than any wrestling shoe that I've had or that I've seen. And it's just the fact that they're so basic. If you can, I would pick these up right away. They're getting harder to find. A lot of sizes are going out of stock all over the internet. We do have them at our shop, though. If you go to adamsathletics.com/store, you can find these under the wrestling gear heading. They're running about $64 to $78, depending on what size and what color you want. So I would recommend picking these up today if you can. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, remember to like or subscribe to our videos. Visit www.adamsathletics.com and check out the store for the Combat Speed 4 and many other great products. Thanks again, guys. Have a good one.